attention, please. Good afternoon and welcome to the first day of the 45th Ryder Cup. This is match number 1, a 4-ball match between the European team, represented by Jon Rahm and Sepp Straka, against the United States of America team, represented by Scottie Scheffler and J.J.Spaun. First on the tee, representing Europe, Jon Rahm.
It had a long way right this morning off this first tee.
Now on the tee, representing Europe, Sepp Straka.
A 2-win season on the PGA Tour for Sepp, albeit they came early in the season.
In the United States of America, J.J.Spaun.
A lovely reception for the US Open champion. Also lost out to Rory McIlroy at the Players' Championship. A rookie at the age of 35.
Got through those trees, had some eyeballs, kind of picked its way through, which
representing the United States of America,
he'll feel good about.
Scottie Scheffler.
Sort of hard to think that the U.S. wins. Feels like he's going to have 3 points this week, right? I mean, it's hard to imagine that the U.S. can't win if he doesn't win 3 points. I mean, he's going to really have to play good after this morning.
So Straka to play first. 80 yards to go here.
Oh boy.
Guy in the middle of the fairway, getting the yardage. Here we go. Time to knuckle down. Not so bad, fraction light. The wind's a lot stronger. You saw that with the flag there.
There's nothing like the first hole, right, of the Ryder Cup. When you haven't been on the course yet, your first first experience out there, no matter how many times you play it, it's just
wild.
It's just like, I just want to get this over with. I just want to get into the round, right?
Scheffler next.
Yeah, not bad there. It's going to be interesting how the course changes today. Really wet this morning. The sun's out. The wind's kind of picking up. It's going to dry everything out.
J.J.Spaun next. Tough angle.
Beauty. Ooh, great shots.
That'll settle you down, Hunter.
Oh, 100%. Especially if they give that to you. That'll really settle you down.
That ain't gonna.
And finally, Rahm. Okay, advantage USA. Seen some great moments, haven't we? This year's winner will be announced, by the way, at the conclusion of the Sunday singles. Back to the first, Straka for birdie. So must go for Rahm, you would think, although maybe Spaun's putt is a little further away than it looks from this angle.
It's a big putt to make. Put some pressure on the Americans. Great angle. No, misread it.
Scheffler to win for the United States.
Feels like he could use this. He could use this birdie, even though his partner's in there close. Get a little bit of momentum for himself. Can't get it in. JJ's like, I got you, partner. Don't you worry about it.
First part of the Ryder Cup, 4 feet downhill to win it. It ain't easy, Hunter.
Yeah, the first hole, man.
First blood to the United States and the US Open champion, J.J.Spaun.
As we go to the second.
He's shaped it, but has he shaped it too much?
Definitely looks like it. Doesn't look like he's on grass. He's up into the crowd. It's kind of trickling back down. A little pressure on Scottie to
Left-hand
get in
pin,
the
left-hand pin
fairway
here as well. So that's not good down the left-hand side. Scheffler.
Just the 3-wood. Probably just catch the edge of the fairway, you would think. Maybe not. There it is. It's okay. If that's a ball, it looks like a ball.
Yeah.
There's no question where that one's going.
Yep, that's more like it. Look at all that mud.
It's such an easier format for the players. You feel so much more comfortable when you're just playing your own ball. You've got a partner who can make up for your bad shots.
This is Scheffler's second. Been cut tight to the left-hand side.
Got a wedge in your hand. Got to go right at this flag on the left side. Oh, flew it right over the flag. A little bit too much stick. Probably a little over 20 feet for that putt, but good swing, just a little aggressive.
Well, the door is just slightly ajar, isn't it? Better angle here for Straka from 1-4.
Lovely rhythm in the swing, Sepp Straka. Yeah, he didn't get that right. The Rambo.
Now, Jon Rahm has come up short of the second green. Maybe there was a little bit of mud on the ball.
Didn't get the contact. That's Straka's ball, his partner, you can see there in the bottom of your screen. Or the bottom of the green, I should say.
To the second, Scottie Scheffler for birdie.
Not sure where J.J.Spaun is. He missed the green, but now Straka. This is to win the hole.
Chipping.
Straight up the green. Yeah, that fringe is thick. Dom, it's tough to get a putt through it. It's not far away. It's not far away. Oh, Sepp Straka, welcome to the Ryder Cup 2025.
Ties up that top match. Let's go to the first of the par threes here on the black course. And Jon Rahm pulled his tee shot ever so slightly this morning here.
Not this afternoon. That looks right on it. Beautiful. He's such a great team man, Rahm. He was instilled by Sevi.
So Spaun next up. Looks like a great line as well. Ooh. Looks can be deceptive.
It's quite a tough pin, that. It's tucked away on the left-hand side and quite narrow. 213 yards as well, so mid to long iron.
Very similar to this morning, it's just a bit further back. Scottie's not really settled into his game yet.
Should see a big difference playing his own ball. It's like his own man playing the course, what he's so used to and so good at.
Trying to draw it in. It's not bad at all. Excellent shot from Scheffler.
Rahm. No, I beg your pardon. Straka up ahead at 3. Rahm's on the green, of course.
Crowd getting a bit lively now. Vociferous on every shot.
J.J.Spaun from the rough at 3. This looks good, doesn't it? Super touch.
Back to the third. Jon Rahm up the green for birdie. Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Has he hit it? He has, he has. Just slipped in the front door. No, the Americans will have a putt for a tie.
Over to 3. This to tie the hole from Scottie Scheffler.
No. Well, A win for Europe.
Just exactly what Keegan Bradley wouldn't want. He's wanting red. He's wanting, please get some red on the board early. Brilliant for Luke Donald, though, but Jon Rahm, what a player.
This looks a little awkward for Sepp Straka.
Well, that's a big gamble trying to get it up on top, and I don't think the gamble paid off. He had a terrible lie. This green, the high point of the green is kind of the front left fringe. It works to the back right. It works away from you. Major championships in the past, when this green has been firm, you really couldn't hit the green unless you maybe hit the front fringe. But with the soft conditions and J.J.Spaun's ball flight with high cut, I think you can get this within 20 feet. The safe line is probably 20 feet long and a little right. No breeze at all. The air is thick and heavy.
Where's Rahm?
Rahm's on the right side of the fairway, right by Scheffler. This is the best of the three lies in the fairway.
That's not a good miss there. I think the miss, you better have been long to this pin, Dom, do you think, even just off the back?
There is Jon Rahm.
Ball above his feet. Rahm likes to play it left to right, but he can play any shot. Plenty of elevation on this one.
There you go.
What a golf shot that is. To stop that from that distance, pin high. Wow.
Scheffler, like Rahm, has the ball above his feet, a little bit of a downslope, but also, like Rahm, can hit it sky high. I think he will play a draw here, Sam. He can. He just chooses not to most of the time. Looks like he's setting up a bit right. Some breeze coming up in his face as he addresses this ball.
Well, advantage Europe. They're one up in that match already.
Tough shot for Spaun here. Rahm's in quite close. He's played that very well. That is 3. You can see Rahm's marker there just over Scheffler's shoulder.
That was a short
Scheffler
one
has
ago.
a very poor lie here. All the grass is growing against him off an upslope.
So close. Just a really bad lie there, obviously, Jay. That's...
He did, Stephen. The grass was growing against him on an upslope. That club just didn't go through.
So an important putt here for J.J.Spaun. You can see the marker just to the right-hand side of him, of Jon Rahm. This for birdie for Spaun.
This is virtually straight up the hill here. This was a heck of a shot off that downslope to give himself this birdie putt. Very good look.
And
yeah,
a
that's
very
a
good
great
putt.
Great putt. He had to do that because Jon Rahm's obviously got a putt for eagle, so it makes this a little bit more trickier for Jon. What an up and down that was off the downslope of the bunker.
This is the one that you really want to hold to just cancel that out for Rahm. That's for eagle to win the hole.
It was a brilliant 6-iron in here, Sam. This has a big swing from right to left coming off that front left fringe. A bit of breeze coming from the high side of that green as well might push it even more. Not going to be a lot of speed on this one because he has to 2-putt, so he doesn't have a free run. But gravity's going to help get it there. Just set it out on the high line. I think he's going to make this most of the time. It's a great look.
A little tentative, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's just what happened with J.J.Spaun holding that. That's great match play there.
In case you're wondering what's happened, he's allowed to hole out.
Here's
Scottie
Scheffler.
Scheffler on 5. Good distance, but I'm sure he'd be wanting to hit that a little bit closer than that.
Straka has the easiest of the 3 birdie putts remaining. It has the least amount of break. It's definitely uphill and slow. Going to break a little bit right to left. It's a putt most of the time. You're probably going to leave this short. Bit of pressure on this because Rahm still has a lot of work left for his par.
It's a wonderful pace. A really strong try there.
Yeah, the signs are good for Straka. Doesn't really look like a man who hasn't played competitive golf for, what, 6-7 weeks or so. Spaun.
And Dom, this is the better of the 2 looks, even though JJ's further away from the hole than Scottie. This is breaking right to left. Slightly uphill to beginning, but once it starts kind of hitting the high line, it's going to be coming down the fall line. So it will be quick that last third.
Good line. Oh. Excellent effort.
That looked in until it wasn't. Oh my goodness, what a putt that was. You see how he can't believe it.
Well, they still have a chance to win this hole, the US team.
Dom, this is the harder putt. This is a big slider left to right. It's one of those putts you just have to pick the high line and try and drop it in. Of course, it doesn't matter if he misses. Spaun is in 4. But as Sam was just saying, you know, if you hit it too hard, that's not holding speed and that type of thing. You just putt this putt like you're playing an individual play, trying to drop it in there. I think the center of the hole is probably about 8 o'clock as you look at it.
Low. Early on its journey. Not his best effort, you'd have to say.
It's almost like he needs something, a spark, even a bad shot, even something to get some emotion out of him. You know, something to get him going. He's just not been firing at all. The world's #1.
Right, over to the 6th hole. J.J.Spaun on a down slope here, Jay.
He is on a downslope from 97, but it's not sitting down. Plenty of green to work with. Even though this is a low area, there's some helping wind from the left.
Yeah, not an overly daunting shot. Nicely played. 10 feet or so.
Yeah, Scheffler playing from 85 yards, and this is not a good lie. It's sitting in a hole. Looks like it might be an old divot. He's going to have to pinch this. It's going to come out low. Plenty of green to work with.
Oh, I don't think he was expecting that. The backspin there.
How can you account for that from the rough grass?
To 6, Rahm.
Plenty of room to work with. Flatter lie than Spaun. Just a lob wedge. Came out all wrong.
Jon Rahm for birdie at 6.
And this is a putt that doesn't have a lot of break to it. Scottie Scheffler's moving in quickly. Very similar line.
A late movement, the last, what, 3 feet or so.
Oh, they're going to give him that. You couldn't make him putt that. And I'm not very generous.
This is true.
I just call him the way I see him, Dom.
There we go. Over to 6. Scheffler.
The hardest part about putting is the line. He knows the line. Should be able to execute. I expect him to make this one. Been putting great lately. Oh, just smashed it with the wrong speed.
A lot of golf to come. Not quite finding the lines so far on day one. Give him time, and I'm sure he'll get his eye in.
Jay, we didn't actually see the Straka shot, so it's him next to play.
It is going to be Straka, and this putt, based on what Rahm's putt did, which had the correct speed from the other side of the hole, this putt should break to Sepp's left. Initially, it might come off a little left to right, but as it loses pace, it's going to straighten out or move right to left. Spaun will be looking closely.
Not high enough, is it?
Just coming through that fringe again. You see it bobbled straight away. Straight off the putter, just bobbled, and it sort of lost a foot of pace.
There's a few thousand people around this green. J.J.Spaun's hold 2 nice putts. Hold the putt at 1, hold the putt at 4. He's got a good look here. He knows it goes right to left. You just have to feel the pace. I was surprised by Scheffler's lack of command of pace. Sam said it very well earlier this afternoon. Even if you have a putt to win a hole, you have to hit at your normal pace, because that's what your eye sees for a line. This crowd will go nuts if he makes it. I think it's about a ball outside right.
Not his best effort, let's be said. Both of them left it short. Must have been just got caught out there by the slope. Maybe that's why Scheffler knocked it past as well. Underestimated the slope.
Here's Jon Rahm on 7.
Perfect angle, wind helping out of the left. It's about a 1 club wind at the moment. Great hole location for Rahm's cut shot. Spaun already in there close.
Well, that's a nice little bounce, isn't it?
I wasn't expecting that ball to come down there. Right hand pin. That's the old double cross.
Yep, that's the one that he'll be pleasantly surprised, I think, when he gets up there, though.
Spaun.
Almost the master of the little fade shot. That was a gem right over the flag. Very assured start from the US Open champion in his first Ryder Cup.
Jon Rahm, nice little kick out of the long grass, wasn't it, at 7. Third shot, this long par 4. Keep going. Good lie we're hearing for Rahm, and he's taken advantage of that, so there should be 4 for the Europeans.
Scheffler, he found sand with the second. Always on an upslope here at Bethpage Black if you're in the sand. Quite some distance to negotiate, and he has covered just about every inch of it. Brilliant third from the world's best player.
He gave it a go, you could say.
See quite a bit of that in 4-ball golf, these great putters, just giving it a bit extra, trying to force the putt in with a free run at it. It's not the way to go. Just try and hit a good putt, I always think.
And that all means that J.J.Spaun has a putt to win the hole and square up this top match.
It's a good look too, Dom. There's not much in it. As it loses pace around the hole, it should come from the right, kind of putting down a very subtle little valley.
Not many birdies on this hole.
No, but this is a good look, Stephen, and this is a very flat putt as far as speed goes. Scheffler's already in the hole. But I'm a believer in not saying, okay, take some breakout. You know, you've already got a par. I think you have to putt your normal speed. If you start changing your speeds, then you get out of rhythm, and then your putting gets all messed up.
No, not to be. A little on the high side and a bit pacey. Once again, just overly aggressive, the freedom that was allowed him.
So Europe cling on to their slender lead in that top match. United States up in 2. Straka over the pond at 8.
Difficult to get it all the way back to this back plateau.
Once again, this time it is Jon Rahm.
223 to the hole, plays 9 downhill. The flag is 5 over that ridge on that back shelf. Wind hurting from the left. Players on the tee can't feel it.
Appears to be peeling back towards the flag, and it's an excellent shot for line. Will it hold?
Just about, by the look of it.
There's no wind up here on the tee, but looking down by the green, the trees long right, there's a wind tunnel just ripping left to right. It's been a good atmosphere in this game, I will say that. Now all of a sudden you can feel the wind helping from the left up on the tee. Good hole location for 3 of the 4 players. Spaun, Rahm, Scheffler love to move it left to right. You have to be careful you don't lose it on the wind.
That's not lost on the wind, Jay. It's down the left side.
Came out of its pitch mark from the looks of it from the tee.
Back to the 8. Scheffler,
Pressure
Jay.
on Scheffler here with Spaun in the bunker. Good man under pressure.
223 down the hill for Scheffler to this back right pin. He's faded it in. Whoa, Scottie, Scottie, Scottie. It's about time.
He's just waking up, perhaps. Not gone his way today. Bradley's there, urging them on.
Rahm has a good look here, and he has to assume that Scheffler's going to make his. If this one is losing pace around the hole, I think it's going to fall left to right just ever so slightly. I think the perfect line is probably left edge. Hit 5-iron in here and took a little bit off the 5-iron. It was a big cut. It started way left. It was a real feel shot he played to this position. Slightly uphill. Great amphitheater right and left of this green full of people.
Fiddly.
Looks like he's aiming a bit further left, Jay, here. Opened himself up. Sort of pushed it a little bit, stay on line. Yes, it does. Jon Rahm gets his blow in first here at the 8th.
Go the ole, ole, ole chance. It's all been USA, USA, hasn't it, so far this afternoon?
Sounds like early pantomime season, doesn't it?
Yeah, you guys need to come up with something new. I'm tired of that ole ole stuff. How many decades have we been listening to that stuff? Come on.
Your repertoire's not that great, Jay, I think.
No, both sides need to expand, no doubt about it.
Pick your fights, Jay.
I think the nail on the chalkboard depends on what color shirt you wear.
So Scheffler to tie the hole.
And this is a really easy putt, Dom. Putts he's been making all season long. It's slightly uphill. Has to start it outside right unless he slams it in there, and I don't think that's the thing to do. He's been so good all year. He's spread eagled the rest of the golfing world because of this putter. He started putting well.
Well, he's missed that one. First in wins once again. That man takes the victory. 2 up for the Europeans as he marches to the 9th hole.
Straka from 171, wind howling into and from the right.
Safe shot there from Straka. Tricky pin on the front.
Jay, what are we talking about? We're talking about a 1-club win yet?
You know, at times it gusts up to a 1.5. Right now it's probably, yeah, close to 1.5. It was amazing. 3 drivers off this 9th pitched within a half a yard of each other.
To 9 once again, this time J.J.Spaun.
Left-hand pin and breeze from the right, so a nice combination. And he's taken full advantage.
If anything, he's looked the most comfortable out of these 2.
Up on the 9th, the Austrian Straka. Spawn's in there close. Oh my goodness. Might still be him again.
Spawn.
Putting first, so Scheffler doesn't give Rahm the line. The knee bend didn't work. Gamble didn't pay off.
Well, 1 down. Scheffler to go. You just see a break on these greens and they just don't move. They're just...
Rarely need to start the ball outside of the hole.
What do you think, Jay?
Well, a certain vertically challenged Australian and I have both looked at this. We don't see much. If anything, we see it falling right to left. Or excuse me, left to right. That's why it's so confusing. I mean, there's just nothing in this. You know, Jamie, you were talking about it this morning when you were on course. The greens, you tend to overread the breaks.
Yeah, there's some of the flattest greens I've seen, Jake. They're just very subtle. He is aiming left.
It's not going to move from there. It's a horrible read.
I think he hit his putt, David. It's just a misread.
No doubt about it. Jon Rahm in there like a shot.
You know, I think that Scheffler played what he saw. It's just amazing that I was standing right behind his line, watch that ball roll all the way. I mean, Rahm is such a good putter. He's given him the line now. It was a great putty hole the previous hole. A chance to go 3 up.
Yeah, you sense
at
it's
the
a big,
turn.
Yeah, you sense it's a big moment, don't you, Jay?
Yeah, I mean, when you give him the line, he seldom misses.
Better line. But not quite. Even Stevens on the 9th for the opening 4 ball. 2 up for the Europeans as they stride onto the back 9. Scheffler in the long 10th. 492 on the card. Front left pin. And that's more like it. Bang on for distance, as he so often is. It's a fine second for the world's best player.
Jamie's right, though. He needs a spark. He needs a little something to get going, doesn't he? The world #1. Lost this morning's foursomes and down again in that first match. Europe leading 3-1. Jon Rahm has pulled his tee shot at 10. And I think he's just trying to put this one back in play, is he?
Yeah, just trying to advance it down the fairway, isn't he, Rahm? Still in the rough.
That's a brilliant shot there from Jon Rahm out the rough. Give himself a chance of a 4.
Top match, 10th green. Jay.
Scottie's got a great look. Played a wonderful second shot in here. Rahm missed his. Or should say Straka missed this to win the hole. They're in desperate need of a putt. Haven't made one in quite some time. That one he missed on 8, I think, kind of hurt. Definitely breaking from the right.
Another one slides by for Scottie Scheffler. He has not had his putting boots on so far today. 11th tee, Straka, top match.
Players on the tee cannot feel the wind on 11s. Helping from the right, that bunker that encroaches closest on the left, not in play. And if you hit it over that bunker in the roughs, not a bad spot.
Beautiful tee shot from Straka. He couldn't quite carry the right side there, but he didn't need to. Straight down the middle.
Pretty wide fairway. This one's 31 yards wide up there where Straka landed it. Very comfortable tee shot with a helping wind from the right for guys that move it left to right. You just want to hit it at the right edge of the TV tower behind the green and just let it fall right up against the breeze.
Just exactly like that then, Jay. What a fantastic drive as well.
6 of the pins coming in are on the right-hand side of the green. So for Rahm, he's going to be licking his chops.
JJ holds some putts early, and then it's just kind of fallen off a little bit. And neither JJ or Scottie really have anything going. One of the two needs to hit a good shot or hole a decent putt, because there's just no energy between these two at the moment. They need to do something quick. Only 9 holes left.
Oh. That's not going to help the cause. Yeah, they're the top pair, aren't they? Scheffler, Spaun, you know, world #1, Spaun, US Open champion. Doesn't get much better for the Americans, Jay.
No, it certainly doesn't. And if these guys go down, if you beat Scottie twice in a day, clearly different formats and different partners, but that does not bode well for the U.S. team. Scottie needs to be dominant, and he's just not at the moment. Certainly wasn't this morning.
What about that? What about that move? Normally he goes straight down the middle when he does things like that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this might be the one that can get a spark. He definitely needs something to kick him in, to get the juices flowing for him.
J.J.Spaun has found the fairway bunker. He's in quite a steep upslope here as well.
He's got a launching pad, but the lip is so high, I think he would have to just absolutely flush it to get it to the green. And if he tries to hit it high and over the lip and gets to the green, comes up short in the bunker, it's going to bury for sure. Helps to play this shot when your partner's in good shape.
Well, they didn't plug. That's all I can say about it.
Such a tough shot. It was really, really hard to hold your balance there. Right foot slipping back, a little bit of sand first. Over to his partner now.
Now Straka, 2 against 1.
It is definitely. 122. Wind from the right, and he's got a backstop. He can hit it 7-8 yards past the hole and spin it. Oh, that's a terrible shot. I am shocked at that.
That's what he was trying to do, Jay. He just powered it through.
He's got 108. I think the perfect pitch point is about 115. Spin and slope. Even coming out of this first cut of rough with this lie, this is going to have some juice on it. And he stands over, the wind dies. It was hard from the right.
He's judged that so well.
It's amazing the spin they're getting out of the rough, Stevie, as well.
Unreal.
Yeah.
4 yards closer, 104 for Scottie. Not quite as good of a lie. I don't think this will have as much spin, although he spins his wedges a lot. Has to pitch this well past the hole.
Time to get moving for Scheffler.
That's an obscene amount of spin from the rough. My goodness, what a shot. I thought that was going to go in for a second there.
And Scheffler.
You can see Jon Rahm getting close to Scheffler. The minute he hits it, he'll be trying to get in and get a peek at how it finishes, how the putt turns at the end, or if it goes straight.
Stevie, this one wants to come a little right to left at the beginning, but I believe you nailed it. It goes pretty straight at the end. I think this is just about execution, and Scottie hasn't looked good with the putter, but he can turn it around. No time like the present. You have to expect Rahm's going to make his.
Not even close, I'm afraid.
That was a terrible putt, wasn't it?
Really is strange, isn't it?
I think he might have to bring Ted Scott in his caddy just to help him out with the lines here.
This is to win the hole and for Europe to go 3 up in the top match.
And you saw this putt Scottie missed to the right. Rahm has looked really good with the putter. The best of the three. And I think the more we get into this, the more holes we've seen, these greens become more difficult by their simplicity. There's just not much to them.
Don't leave the hole, John. Straight up the hill. About there.
And Jon Rahm pounces again for the Europeans, and they do indeed take a 3-up advantage in the top match. Trotty, Straka.
Back into the wind here at 12. The cross bunker not in play.
Yeah, how far do you take off? Needs to sit up. That's okay. It's okay. Shortens the hole going down the left.
It's the popular spot. It's the miss. Look at the right flag as well. So that's a great angle in there.
You definitely would rather have the 30 yards shorter than the left rough, especially on the angle, as you were just saying. Wind just switched direction a little bit. Now it's more from the right than it is hurting. I'm looking at the flags on the back of the 11th green. It's a gusty wind. It's not constant. Makes it more difficult club selection in the greens. This man has been rock solid this afternoon.
Just dead straight for Rahm. Get out there. Yeah, well, that's a wonderful tee shot from Jon Rahm. Here on the 12th, and you're 3 up.
After a birdie putt the last, you stand up and you rip it 330 down the middle. It's going to be tough to come back from that.
Spaun.
The U.S. Open champion and the world #1 need to step up. Because I can promise you one thing, I don't care what he's ranked. Jon Rahm, one of the best players in the world, he's not going to give it back to you. You're going to have to earn it. These guys need to tighten up their bootstraps a little bit and get something going. Somebody needs to give them a pep talk, whether it comes from within or one of the captains.
Yeah, he likes to play a bit of a cut, JJ, and the hole obviously goes the other way, but that's an excellent tee shot from Spaun. I think it's reading the greens, Jay, more than a pep talk.
I agree. They're not even scaring the hole at the moment. You know, if you're hitting good putts and missing, that's okay because you know they're going to fall, but they're not even hitting good putts. Scottie does get in funks. Sometimes they last a whole day. They seldom last a whole week where he doesn't hole anything.
Hugs the tree line. And like Rahm, gets that nice little bounce out of the rough into the fairway.
Great reply there by the American team.
So top match, Straka in the rough, but good angle.
And a very good lie, 201. Breeze hurting from the right.
Solid shot there from Straka. Just means his partner can take dead aim here at 12. That's what the 4-ball's all about.
Like he wasn't going to anyway.
Well, that's true. Yeah, very much.
Jamie, I think you've just nailed it because all Straka has to do is be solid because Rahm is just on fire. Hitting good shots. He's holding the best putts, has the best speed by far. J.J.Spaun, 196. Wind has died down at the moment. Barely moving are the flags to the top of the grandstands behind the green. Good hole location.
Should be a great pin for Spaun. Well,
just hung on to it a little bit. You could see he was aiming left, trying to work it in his usual left to right shape. He's just hung on to it slightly.
He was metronomic on the range earlier this week with his irons, but not so easy when the gun goes, is it? You're out there in the heat of the battle.
And you're 3 down after 11. This is when your #1 golfer in the world by a country mile has to step up, really.
Yeah, 179, Steven. He's got a great angle here, but the wind just gusted up. Needs to take some air out of this, punch it through the wind. That's a high floater.
It's one of those ones again. It's just average, decent.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's just that good.
Over to 12 and to Rahm.
177. He's got to be licking his chops with this one. No one close. I mean, Spawn's not even on the right level, the right shelf. Rahm's thinking, stuff it in there close. I can put this match out of reach right here. He's got the killer instinct.
Well, down to some long putts.
When you're 3 up, though, Spencer, you know, that's...
Yeah, happy days.
Happy days, exactly. If it goes in, it goes in.
This is just a speed putt. It's such a tough putt to get the speed correct, though.
Well, we know he's got a good eye and a good touch for putts like this. We've seen him do it in the past.
Yeah, that was quite a putt at Oakmont, wasn't it? He needs to pull on some of those powers. It only takes sometimes one putt that goes in you don't expect to turn things around.
They've held nothing so far.
No, and they're starting to run out of holes.
Is this the time?
That was such a tricky putt. That's why I left it pinning, I think, as well. It knew it was going to be come in with a bit of pace on it.
Let's go over to 12. This time Straka with a birdie putt.
And gravity will do most of the work to get this one to the hole. Should have some right to left in it as well.
Just not as much as that, though. Tough putt again to hole. Just get it down there.
Scottie Scheffler at 12.
Now the first 2/3 of this putt's uphill quite a bit. Shouldn't have much break to it. The last third wants to fall to his right.
He's not made a birdie yet today.
Yeah, that is incredible.
Yeah.
That is incredible. It just looks, the mojo's just not there at the moment.
And Rahm has a chance to put the Europeans 4 up in the top match.
This is a man that's had the best putting eye. Downhill left to right slider. He just has so much heart. He's a great watch.
Straka's in tight for the 4, so just let it roll, John.
Tricky putt, tricky hole today, actually. They're hitting long, medium to long irons in there. A 4's a great score.
So Europe up in 2 still, but the gap has been cut in that bottom match.
Scheffler has 266. He can definitely reach the greens. A little bit of wind hurting and from the right. That bunker that's short from the player's point of view is well short of the green, not in play with even a mildly well-struck shot. It's time for Scottie to step up, because Rahm can certainly reach the green.
Got to keep this left of the flag. Do not want this leak right. Oh, awesome shot. Perfect golf shot right there for Scottie. They needed that in a big way.
Rahm from 263. Perfect tee shot. Right center hole location, just built for a John Rahm special. Plenty of club. Actually needs to take some off. Play a little high cut shot in there. This could be the nail in the coffin.
Be enough, he says. He's just a little bit better than Scottie today, isn't he? I mean, he's the best player on the course right now.
Terrific hit, wasn't it? 270 yards out.
Spaun, 13, third shot.
Little field shot in here with a wedge. Got a backstop. This is coming in low. Should have some spin.
Nearly hold it.
Boy, that was unlucky.
Almost looked like it hit the flag, but I don't think it did.
We need a Scottie Scheffler moment here. To force Rahm, but to get the crowd going.
It was well done, but at this particular moment, just not good enough.
Out comes the pin. Jon Rahm with an eagle putt.
Coax it down there. Get one hole closer to the hole. Have it drop in. And essentially, this game is over. At the moment, I don't think you'd want anybody else putting this putt. I think it's definitely a high line. Let it fall in from about 430.
this time for Rahm.
No movement from the Americans. A little glance, I thought, from John to see if this was given.
Not when you're 3 down. You stare right back at him and say, please continue.
Well, then Sepp has to go ahead now.
Yeah.
Will John take control? He will. Well, more than manageable, you would think. He's on form this afternoon, Jon Rahm.
Well, this to take a 3-up advantage, 5 holes to play. Well, the Europeans on course for another point in that top match. There is the 14th, the par 3 over the valley. 161 yards today.
Yeah, the hole's cut 5 over that ridge, and you don't want to go over. You miss club by half a club long and hit the downslope. Leaves yourself a really tough shot. Very little wind at the moment.
Looks pretty good. Easy.
Rahm will be next up at the 14th.
Rahm ready to go, breeze off the right. I get the distinctive feeling that there's an adult beverage location nearby. Plenty of support for both teams here at 14.
A rare mistake out there this afternoon from Rahm. Spaun.
No time like the present. 5 holes left, 3 down. Nearly have to run the tables here. No time to be playing safe. You got to get aggressive. Tough hole location to get aggressive with, just up on that shallow little shelf. If anything, Straka showed you that when you fly it up there, you have to fly it up there with very little, if no, spin.
Good looking swing from J.J. Oh, great shot. That's what he needed right there.
Spaun is in there close, but you might as well have 2 bites of the apple. Wind a little bit from the right at it, played up against the wind.
It has just not been his day. Straka up the slope for birdie at 14.
Needs a good firm wrap. Oh, Sepp Straka finds one.
Just when there was a little glimmer of hope, he just shut the door. That was awesome.
J.J.Spaun, who may have been expecting to have this one for a win, instead it is to tie the hole.
He's got a really good look here, but it makes it so tough now after that Straka putt. I've had Rahm a better chance to make a 2 than Straka did from the lower level. I think he's got to take the break out, keep it inside the hole, probably right center.
Yeah, that's the putt of a US Open champion.
Well done. Well done right there.
Vital, really.
Yeah, I mean, the match is basically over.
Straka first to play from a perfect position. .184 plus 13, 197. If you take it 15 feet left, it's 5 over the ridge. look for this to be the safe play is 20 feet long left. Rahm has a good lie on the first cut of rough, so you can go ahead and be aggressive if you want.
A little feed back down into the bowl. And from that distance, it's not such a bad shot.
Such a difficult hole to make birdie, right? I mean, you really gotta push this club to the right side of the screen to a flag that's really tucked right over that mound.
Well, it's always tough to get the distance right, isn't it, when you have such an elevation change? Always more difficult going uphill than downhill because you don't have that visual. They're throwing up grass, but the best thing to do is look at the grandstands and the marquees to the right. There's flags over there. They'll tell you everything you need to know. Good look. Left side of the fairway, right pin. Have to get it on the top level.
Back to 15. Rahm.
He's got a very good lie. Not the best of angles. 176. Plays 13 up, 189. Where's the adrenaline? Probably off the charts.
Ooh, loves it.
Needs a carry.
Loves it.
Just, Hunter,
Oh.
just.
Run. How did that stay there?
It wasn't because all these people in red, white, and blue were willing it to stay there. I can tell you that. Scottie has a very poor lie. 2 yards closer than Rahm, but a good angle. Very tough to get it within 25 feet here out of this lie. He's going to have to dig it out.
Dig it out, he did. It's a fine shot from Scheffler.
The U.S. has a couple of putts. J.J.Spaun to go first. It's a pretty obvious break from the left. Not a big break, but oftentimes on these greens, it's kind of been, okay, is it going to go this way or that way? This is definitely going to go left to right. And it's putting with the natural slope of the terrain away from the left side. So it's a sneaky quick putt here.
Well, he holed one from almost double this distance, didn't he, to win the US Open?
Scottie's on a very similar line, so he's going to learn something if this one doesn't go in. Of course, Rahm still has a good look at it as well.
This is Scheffler. This looks good. Finally, from the world number one.
Big time putt right there.
There we go.
Rahm just backing off to let the crowd settle down after that Scheffler birdie, a much needed birdie, but he's birdied 2 out of the last 3 holes. Not much in this, slightly uphill. I do feel it's going to have a little left to right to it. This to stay 3 up.
How
Wow. Wow.
Well, well, well. How well has he played today, and especially this afternoon?
Been the best player today in both sessions, man. That's incredible.
over the 16, and J.J.Spaun second from 172 yards.
Pin middle right. Pretty accessible. He's leaning right. Oh, perfect.
Sepp Straka into the 16th. 171 yards for the Austrian.
So, is that top quality golf or what?
Man.
And to Scheffler.
159, 2 great shots in there. I'm not sure if birdie's going to be good enough to extend this match. Wind coming from the right, take dead aim right at it, hold it up against the breeze. There is a slope coming off the right fringe.
Well, they're throwing darts. And surely birdie's coming again on the 16th green for this group.
Rahm in the fairway too, Jay.
He is hit the longest drive. With the adrenaline going, this is nothing more than a little 3/4 pitching wedge. Slightly downhill lie. Can't see the bottom of the flagstick.
A rare loose one from Rahm. Rahm at 16 from the rough.
Not a very good lie, landing on a downslope. He played an amazing shot from over the green at the second. He needs to do the same thing, just slide the club underneath it, land it over the fringe. Yeah, the lie got him there.
Scheffler at 16 for birdie must go. Does.
Fighting right to the end, Scheffler. It's been a tough day. Making Straka work for it. Always good to take your first opportunity to win a match.
This is a tricky little putt, left to right slider to win the match.
And it is the first point of the afternoon session for Europe. Sepp Straka and Jon Rahm win 3-2 over Scottie, Scheffler and J.J.Spaun. Who would have thought the world #1 would go 0-2 on this opening day at Bethpage. 4-2 to Europe, top left of your picture.
To watch another Ryder Cup video, click here and subscribe here.